Hello everybody to a update video for Parzi's Star Wars Galaxy. It's been a fat minute, but you can see as per this jumbo cave right here, we're rocking some 1.18 action. So let's get right on into it. So we start out here with update 0.0.47 alpha. From now on, I figure it's kind of just extra talking for me to put the 0.0. Yada yada whatever alpha around our number. So I'm just going to call this update 47, 48, 49. Y'all know what I'm speaking about, right? Yeah, y'all are smart folks. So anyways, here in update 47, we get X-Wing collision. So if we take all these X-Wings, we don't need a whole stack of them. We got one down. Let's kind of take it into the sky a little bit. Look at the, I'm not flying. Like, here's flying, double tap spacebar, I fall. I am standing on the foils. Like, standing on the foils, you can stand on the body. If I actually hit F3 and B, you can see the collision for everything. The normal white box and the red square, you'd see that in normal vanilla Minecraft, but all these yellow collisions are from the mod as far as my understanding goes. And so, yeah, you can stand on these, and that is super sick. I mean, normally you don't see that in Minecraft mods. If you remember back to like Flan's mod, if you ever played that, you fall straight through those ships, and it's like, you just kind of accept it because it's a mod for Minecraft. But I really love that they're getting advanced like this, where it just doesn't matter anymore. You stand on that ship, just go for it. All right, 48 was just kind of polishing that up. I'm playing on the newest version to show you all these updates, so you're not going to see like the increments of it getting polished up. This is a polished version, but it started out kind of jank and minimalistic, and it gets better as we go on. So enough of the X-Wing. Next we can shoot blasters from a speeder. So if we take each a speeder and a blaster. Now these collision boxes are kind of hard to grab. Just kind of mash right click. And as you can see, the speeder does not yet have walking collisions. But if we're flying around, we can do all the drive-bys you want on your Minecraft villagers. I'm not sure what else I'm going to use this for. Probably just nefarious purposes. But you can now. So, that's a thing. In 48, lightsaber customization and throwing. Now this stuff is actually like super sick. This doesn't have a texture yet. If we throw a lightsaber in here, here's the default, just, you know, Luke's lightsaber. We can change the hue. So this just kind of takes us through the whole color spectrum. That deep purple is really nice, but we could also kind of wash it out all the way to a white. I'm not sure if that'd be alpha. I'm kind of bad at colors. I haven't done much color editing in a while. And then you could also do it unstable. So if you remember how like Kylo Ren's lightsaber is, how it flickers off and on everywhere. It's unstable, like you can see here, and it just kind of pulsing instead of a steady blade would look like that, where it's just a normal straight rod. But yeah, that's really fun. Then we can also throw lightsabers now. They don't currently come back. So if you're in survival, I mean, this isn't survival ready, but if I were to hop into survival mode, heading off like this, turn it on, throw it, and that lightsaber is gone. Yeah, you can say bye-bye to that lightsaber. It's gone. It doesn't come back. Not yet. That's an eventual thing. Yeah, but that's for update 50. Update 51, if you have mod menu installed, you can hit escape, go to mods, click on Star Wars mod, and click this little configure button up in the top. We have a couple different categories. We have input, which would be rolling for your mouse. I have that off. I haven't experimented with that, could be completely honest with you. But then, whoopsies. But then view, you can set how far back the camera is from the ship when you are flying. So if you ever played MC Heli, you know you could increase the distance that it follows you by. So if I were to like sit here, whoopsies, and go in F5, that distance that it follows us by, if I go in here, and we'll just do a very large value so you can tell. That's what 10 would look like. So obviously, I mean, I could theoretically just set that to as large a value as I want to. But you can tell how that would be problematic. But you could, if you really wanted to, you could. So have fun. But that is nice to do, actually. Because sometimes, I mean, some people play on a field of view that looks like this, and like they like everything right up and close. And there's people like me that like to be back a ways from the action so you can get more of it in. You know, whatever your suiting is, just make sure you have mod menu installed. It won't show up by default. So now on to update 52. X-Wing bolts converge at a range of 42, or not 42. It'd be kind of fun. Heck, it'd kind of be funny if it was 42, you know, answer to the universe and everything or something like that. I haven't actually watched the movie. I don't know what kind of media it is, to be completely honest. But if we shoot, all those bolts are going to be converging at a 40 block distance. I don't have two accounts to show you that, so we just have to, kind of believe them that it's happening. But yeah. So those converge. They don't just go straight out from the cannons like they used to before. You kind of had to aim at that's still super far out. You had to aim kind of from the edges of your ships. Now they'll converge at a 40 block distance, so you can, if you get good at it, you could just snipe targets right off the ground. All right, 53 updated to 1.18, which I'm currently playing on this beautiful world. I gotta say, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but this cave generation is looking very tasty. And then 54 ships roll back to level after rolling. I wasn't quite sure what this was at first, but I believe it's if I start rolling. So let me crank down my speed. And you see how my screen starts to level out? That's because as I'm going in my ship and I do hard banks or something dumb, the ship banks, so it looks more natural, right? You kind of go all up and around, get the ship upside down maybe. We're going around, but then we pull in a large corner, and we kind of stop. You can see the ship starts to level out. So it does not just, stay in a super weird angle and you're just kind of screwed from getting it back. But it does appear they stay if you exit the ship, so you can kind of set up scenes like this. I was kind of thinking maybe there's a secret hidden rebel base down there beneath the water. Be something kind of cool to do, maybe a role play thing. Got a hidden base down there and they're coming out. Kind of reminds me of flying off of Yavin to, go fight some of that Imperial scum. So anyways, that is all the updates that I have missed. Not too many, but it's still been a couple of months, so I decided I should get one of these out to you. It might come out on Christmas. It might be a day or two after Christmas by the time it actually gets out to y'all. But I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, no matter what time you're watching this. Even if it's July, I hope when Christmas rolls around, it is a Merry Christmas. So that'll be it for today. Signing off, and have a good one. Bye.